What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. The tale of Sweet Baby Inc. is taking everyone by storm. Everyone's making videos about it. And because the legacy media, not just the newsprint legacy media, but gaming journalist legacy media, they're basically worthless, about the same. You can't trust them. And most of them are only pretending to do that because they want to get into the failed print legacy media. So that means we have to become the new gaming journalists. And in doing so, my fellow YouTubers have been going nuts. I know, I know many of them. Nerd Wars amongst them is working on some deep dives into all of this. And in researching Sweet Baby Inc., they have found other companies, namely of which, and the one we're going to focus on today, and this is actually coming from Hyper Turbo Fox, which, thank you. I saw they tagged me actually yesterday in this on YouTube, which of course links to Twix. And here we have Weird Ghosts, and what I believe is a division of Weird Ghosts, Baby Ghosts. So of course, there's that. There's Weird Ghosts, so look out for them. Isn't it creepy that Sweet Baby Inc. and then Weird Ghosts has Baby Ghosts as we see here? I don't know. It's just the kid terminology is a little weird. So here we have the first. This is a series of like exposés exposing. That's what an expose is, exposing things. So here, beware. There is a company named Weird Ghost and Baby Ghosts. They are part of Sweet Baby Inc. and all of the activist companies. Now, I have not yet seen proof that they are directly linked to Sweet Baby Inc., but they are certainly linked to all these other activist companies. And, you know, one thing we talk about all the time, companies like State Street and BlackRock and Vanguard, yes, they are activist investment companies that specifically funnel largely people who aren't aware what their money is being spent on. They give their money to an investment company thinking it will be put into like gold or real estate or something solid. Instead, it's used to push these horrible DEI inclusion standards, which the World Economic Forum has set up. That's right. I said it. Anyway, this is just another avenue. It's just another vector of attack. Here, this is, of course, on the video game front, but that's what this is looking like. That at the very best, Weird Ghost is some sort of George Soros investment company. Either way, not looking all that great. We can hear this is the first part of this Weird Ghost development cycle. And click like here. Their ultimate goal is for all marginalized game creators and studio founders in Canada, and this is all Canada-based, I should note, to have equitable access to a sustainable funding system and resources they need to achieve their goals. So they want money. They want money regardless of merit, and they're using their skin and or sexuality or queerness as a fucking excuse for that. And down here, they're long-term. We sort of could get it, but let's look at these short one. Research and advocacy. Weird Ghosts leads research, data collection, and publishing on the topic of funding indies in Canada. Resource deployment, Weird Ghosts offers funding to Canadians. So that's the funding part. They will give money, and only if you're an underrepresented group. We've heard that term before. Remember the UGs? Weird Ghost offers a peer-led, community-based training program to promising eligible teams. Yeah, we'll train you up in CRT. That's what we'll do. Short term, founders understand the equity challenges in existing funding ecosystems. Creators learn about and plan for new opportunities. Creators feel an increased sense of community. Community, that's a commie word. Let's go. Here's their values. This is where it got super questionable. Today's blog post is a deep dive into Weird Ghost values. This post captures the values of Weird Ghost founders Ginny, and Eileen, but also that of our extended community, including many of our investees, as well as collaborators. Oh, we're going to have to look up them. Gamma Space Cooperative Studio. So, Gamma Space Cooperative Studio, we're going to have to look them up, see what they're going on about. We've already made many of our values clear in our mission statement, but wanted to, and hold on, let's just click down here. From the very beginning, Weird Ghosts, we have led from our values, and this is something we encourage our investees to do. Did I miss where they said their values? Here. I just saw just the first part. The co-founders, and this is the heading is anti-colonial. The co-founders of Weird Ghost, Jeannie and Eileen are white settlers living on stolen land. Everyone is living on stolen land. I love this fucking tie every time someone says it. They are white settlers living on stolen land. And while we are aware of these privileges, we also know better than to say we are immune from the biases systematic racism burns into us. So two white women made a race hustling investment firm and or studio for white settlers. So what did they oh, they're going to say they're gay or something. Watch. Okay. Hold on. Our goal with Weird Ghosts has always been to leverage our privilege. Oh my God. We like to use our white privilege for the betterment of mankind. Our goal with Weird Ghosts has always been to leverage our privilege to make space for others, both by redistributing the capital donated by our primary funder, Infinite Ammo. Woo, we're just diving. Okay, so Infinite Ammo gives money to this group, Weird Ghosts, and they give money to underrepresented groups and studios to make their probably propaganda games that don't sell, as well as through our peer mentorship program. Yeah, it sounds a lot like the WEF's Young Leaders Conference peer mentorship program. In the first year and a half since launching Weird Ghosts, we have focused on supporting underrepresented individuals, particularly those who experience prejudice and barriers to funding for their skin color, race, or culture. Could it be that the barriers for funding were because you're trying to make shitty games with stories no one cares about, characters that are maybe hollow and narcissistically self-inserts? Could that maybe be what it is? I don't know, maybe. Our goal with Weird Ghosts is to grow collectively so that the teams we support can become mentors in future programs if they wish, so that they can go on and corrupt other young artists. Yes. Okay, let's continue on. Community and loving justice. Oh, what type of justice? The social? Let's see. Weird Ghosts is grounded in the value of community. Our collaboration with Gamma Space means that our investees are also welcomed into a virtual community through Slack, where they can share their projects, ask for tips and tricks, and get inspired to keep working. We know that communities aren't automatically perfect spaces or safe spaces, and that conflicts are necessary part of community. What's important is having a process and values around dealing with conflict, and that's why we are clear with all of our investees about our code of conduct while onboarding them. In the cases where conflict arises, we aim to support all parties and help with any transitions through mentorship, conflict resolution, and other supports. Jesus Christ. Sometimes the other studios applying to our Baby Ghost program are quite new and haven't really thought about what it means to be a studio yet. In the case where a studio breaks up or changes shape, we work together with all members of the studio to get everyone prepared for the next steps. Oh, okay. So let's say trust and safety. We encourage it. This is probably just another safe space thing. There's the Weird Ghost Company mascot, so be on the lookout for that. Here's the Baby Ghost starting page. Baby Ghosts and Gamma Space Collaborative Studio have teamed up to offer a grant of $25,000 in 2 parts, 6-month program of tailored mentorship for the community. Okay, so they're giving money. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Frequently asked questions. We chat with Peter. What's our studio? How do we prioritize? What's our business model? Who is our audience? Kind of support. Okay, hold on, right here. Studio development, impact, regular check-ins. Yeah, this seems almost exact. It seems like both. Seems like exactly what Sweet Baby Inc. is doing, and it seems like what the State Streets and Soros is, and it's just funneling money to push these ideologies. Am I ready to apply? The Baby Ghost Peer Accelerator program is a time to slow down and consider the future of your studio before you start chasing funding opportunities. So we'll tell you how to really exploit it and get funding because of your skin color and your gender, not because it was actually warranted. And then, of course, their development timelines, planning. Baby Ghost program not only gave my studio financial security for this year, it also gave me access to an inspiring and inclusive community of peers, collaborators, and mentors. Yes. And okay, here should be the meat too. Both companies are founded by feminists named Eileen Mary Hollowak, whatever. Okay, here. Let's just look. Oh, yeah. There we go. Guilty white woman. She is a queer and disabled. Well, there we go. That's how she's going to claim. Queer disabled white settler living on Treaty 1 territory in Winnipeg. They are the writer and game dev and community organizer advocate, blah, blah, blah. Co-founder of Weird Ghosts and Baby Ghosts with Jeannie Faber, as well as a member of Gamma Space Collaborative Studio. They also work as the general manager of Infinite Ammo. Okay, all names to remember. And then, of course, also queer whites. Apparently, you can just put queer in front of your name, and that you're an underrepresented group as long as you say that. Yeah, and this is the actual website. That's what that links to, Baby Ghost. And yeah, and of course, he immediately got blocked by them. And we're hearing apparently other people have as well. And then, okay, there are many activist studios which are connected to weird blah, 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 ghosts and Baby Ghosts. Here's the evidence about their connections. Oh, yeah. All the studios we've supported through their grant. So these are all the companies that got the money and are now going to go out and make compromised games. And yeah, I don't know. Now, granted, a lot of of course, Sweet Baby is, yeah. Okay. Not looking good. All right. Now, this is just already 11 minutes. This is just going through this broadly. Keep these company names in mind. Some videos are going to be deep dive dropped. Some articles are going to be written very soon. Keep a lookout for Erwin on Nerd Wars, his channel. He's got something special coming up. And yeah, Sweet Baby Inc. is just the beginning. Let me know what you think of this. Weird Ghosts, Baby Ghosts, and all those other things. Yeah, we'll be back as stories develop, but that is the new right now. Keep Weird Ghosts in the ether along with Sweet Baby Inc. Don't let them get away with ruining, I tell you, any more games. And as these companies that ruin our things come out, we will bring them to light so we can just not give them money or attention any more than this. Give them enough attention to say, leave. If you see a game, and that's what pisses them off about that Steam curator thing. And I'm guessing he's going to be adding all the other companies, is that once we know they're associated with this, we can write them off. And once they know that, nope, jig is up, maybe they'll stop pandering. But we'll see. We will see. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. Like, share, sub. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well,